U2TV post-game report. We're here with the winning coach, Coach Greg Davis of Colonie Garnet Raiders. Now, you came in this game knowing that you had two fabulous players on the opposite team. What did you do the game plan for them? Because it's like you guys did a really good job against them.
Yeah, I think we just kind of stuck to our principles. You know what I mean? I think when you have two exceptional players like they do, it's hard sometimes. You like to throw different things at them and do all these types of things, but it's so early in the year that we're just looking to kind of stay consistent in what we're doing. So talking about getting to the help line, make sure that we're there in the paint, make sure that we wall up on any drives and get to shooters and do those types of things. That's the baseline of what we're trying to accomplish every day. So if we do those things really well or exceptionally well like we did tonight, then usually we'll come out with the win. So it wasn't anything elaborate or special, but it was just things that we need to make sure we do all the time.
Yeah, the season, like you said, the season is young. But your second game, you're undefeated right now. Is there, in those two games, including this one, did you learn anything new about your team in this short amount of time you had with them in the season?
Yeah, I think the thing that I learned the most was how much they want it. I mean, we came out on Friday night and we were on fire in the first quarter because it was our first game and we were hyped up, and we put up a good number of points. And then tonight, I think they showed their resiliency. First play of the game, we're looking like we have a wide open layup, and Darian sends it into the stands, and we're kind of rallying a little bit, but we kept fighting and kept coming, kept going and kept doing the things that we need to do, and came out of here with a win because that's who they are. They're just resilient and tough kids.
Now, what does that do for the psyche of the psychology of your kids coming in and getting a timely victory like this? What does that do for their confidence in the psyche of the Colonie basketball team?
Yeah, hopefully it gains confidence, but we don't want to go overboard. You know what I mean? Like we said, it's game 2, so we can't take of it. This isn't the sectional title. That's not played until, February. So we have a lot to get better at, a lot to build on. Our team is going to make transformations. Guys are going to go through slumps, and guys are going to do this and that. But I think the consistency and what the energy and they bring in every day is obviously proving well for us right now. We just need to keep that going. But, yeah, we never want to be too high, never want to be too low. Always that consistency and just keep building as the year goes on.
What do you think was the turning point in that game where you kind of felt like you might have wrestled it and brought it under control?
Yeah, I think, we had the lead at 6 for a while. It's 6 at the half, then it was 6 after quarter 3. And then we had some just timely baskets. You know what I mean? I think that was the thing. Our press looked good. We had a good take by Cam Trimarchi, had a good layup, and then JR takes a quick steal right when they're kind of trying to rush. We score again. Now all of a sudden it's 10. And I think that kind of made us settle in like, hey, all right, we got this if we just keep playing our way and our style of basketball, and I think it ended up working out for us.
Now, was your goal of the press to slow them down? Because it didn't look like you were really trying to turn them over, knowing that they have decent, good ball handlers. Was it kind of to control the game clock a little bit, slow them down a little bit? What was that thought process?
Yeah, obviously those two kids are great athletes, so we want to make sure that the game is in our favor athletically, and we like to run, so it's a good way to slow the other team down while we maybe catch a beat, right? And we're still moving in our press, but it's not anything that's going to wear us out too bad. And as you guys saw, we're pretty deep, so we can go into the bench if we need to and continue to keep pushing. But I think the biggest thing is it just changes the pace. So it makes them think about what we're doing. We can change it up. We can do this. We can do that. We have options to go to. The press is one of them. Maybe something that we're with for a while, maybe something that we go away from, but it's just something that we have, you know what I mean? And I think it's important, and it fits our guys really well.
Speaking of your bench, I apologize, but not knowing the big fella name offhand.
Lucas.
Big guy, 55.
Lucas Seaver.
Talk to me about you're getting him meaningful minutes to get his
Yeah.
feet wet,
Sure.
get his confidence, get his feet under him. Sometimes coaches sit guys like that on the bench and they feel ain't ready and contribute right away. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I think it's important for him to see how the game feels, and like we talked about in the pregame and the preseason show, like he's 15, so he's still learning his body at 6'9". And being 15 years old. So the stuff you saw today, like his positioning is really good and it's going to continue to grow. Didn't finish as well today that we normally want to see him, but that takes time, and he's young. So he just needs to continue to keep working, which he does every day. Be patient, and his shots will fall.
100%. Coach.
You had it was a couple runs in there by both teams. They got down to 4 maybe even close to 3. What was the cause of those moves swings in the game?
Yeah, I think it's just our energy and our fatigue. When we get tired, right, obviously we're pressing a lot. We're playing quick on offense. We're doing those types of things. I think we get fatigued, and then like most kids do, they stop thinking and just start playing. So that's a good time for a timeout. Hopefully you get a foul, right? Or the ball goes out of bounds. They can take a breath and kind of organize themselves. And that's where the execution piece comes in. That's what we're trying to do every day in practice. So as long as we have a moment to get that back, then I think we're in good shape. But, yeah, I think the runs, I mean, that's just basketball. You know, teams are going to score 6 in a row. You're going to score 6 in a row. But if you kind of take it all in stride and stay calm, which I think we do a pretty good job of, I think we're in good shape.
Final question and let you get I'm out of here, Coach. I'm drawing a blank here. Yeah, I'm just gonna close out because I'm drawing a big. Oh, was part of your process of Trimarchi going to the basket, was y'all game plan knowing that the rim protector of Crusaders really wasn't existent? Was that part of the game plan in knowing that?
I think it's just part of our game plan in general. Like, we have size, we have guards that can go. Cam is one of those guys, and he does a really great job around the rim, which is like his bread and butter. But we also saw, we saw he knocked down a big 3 for us late. But I think having the team have to worry about so much pressure interior, right, on the inside allows us to get into the paint, jump stop, find JR, find Cam, find other shooters, Pete Tenney, put up a couple. So the mindset of us is get to the paint and then create. I mean, that's what our offense does. That's what good basketball is about, is getting pressure on the defense and then playing off of it.
Coach, great job. I see you continue your winning ways from every stop that you have. And I know this stop right here, the last stop what we talked about, couldn't appreciate it more.
Absolutely.
Getting off to a great start. Colonie community, Colonie faithful, Colonie guy.
That's right.
Been having to a better individual. Good
Awesome.
job, Coach.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.